Colorado, Congressman Tipton.
I'd like to thank my friend from Ohio for the opportunity to be able to provide some remarks this evening. It is no secret that American coal production and coal-fired power plant and generation is experiencing regulatory and legal obstacles at every turn. In 2008, the President famously outlined an energy vision in which he stated if someone wants to build a coal-fired power plant, they can. It's just that it will bankrupt them. There is no ambiguity in that statement. The administration is certainly not seeking to encourage coal production. Indeed, it is just the opposite. The Environmental Protection Agency just finalized its so-called Clean Power Plan, a carbon emissions rule that will force states to submit complex plans to meet federally mandated emission goals. The EPA estimates that the annual cost of this rule to be anywhere from $5.5 billion to $8.8 billion annually, but other credible estimates are much higher, ranging from $366 billion to $479 billion from 2017 to 2031. Now, why is this important? Oftentimes when we're talking about fees, about taxes that are going to be applied, we assume that someone else gets to pay them. Here's the real reality. These costs are being shouldered by hard-working Americans who will see their energy bills increase. They impact the most vulnerable people in our society, including senior citizens on fixed incomes and low-income families who will have to make tough decisions in their already tight household budgets just to be able to heat their homes. In my own district in rural western Colorado, upwards of 500 coal mining jobs in Delta County with wages and benefits exceeding $66 million have already been lost, and more are threatened due to anti-coal lawsuits. Another 220 are threatened in Moffett and Rio Blanco counties for the same reason. There's no shortage of examples such as these in the coal-producing states. Now, I think we need to be very clear. As Americans, people in Colorado, we want to be able to see blue skies and clear streams. Here's the opportunity for us to be able to demonstrate that we can create a win-win with the technologies in place. If you want to be able to see blue skies in a coal-fired power plant, come with me to Moffett County. Visit Craig, Colorado. To be able to see hardworking people in the coal mining industry and a coal-fired power plant being able to do it the right way and being able to provide affordable electricity for the citizens at home. The Department of Interior has also laughably announced that it will be reviewing whether the public is receiving a fair return on coal production when it is in the federal government's own policies and the actions of its lawsuit-happy allies that are actively suppressing the production of coal and its associated revenues. Proposing to raise the royalty rate, which cuts into the profitability of coal production and makes it less attractive to mine, while simultaneously pushing other policies like the Clean Power Plan to make coal less attractive as the power source will mean the death of the industry. These are the same industries that are providing tax revenues that help support our children's schools, help support the public library, in rural areas like mine to be able to help provide the revenues that are needed for the volunteer fire departments to be able to provide that public assistance. Let us not forget that those royalties are only a portion of the revenues and benefits that are generated by responsible coal mining. There are bonus payments as well, received at the time of the lease as companies seek to outbid one another for the development rights. Again, higher demand will result in higher bonus payments, and there are annual rental fees as well. State and local governments also accrue revenues through their own assessed taxes and fees on equipment and production. And the high wages of employees are definitely a boon to local economies. All told, coal production contributes some $2.8 billion to Colorado's economy and provides 64% of its electricity. So while it is true that our energy portfolio is made stronger through diversity, coal can, does, and must continue to fill a vital role in that equation. Responsible coal production provides a reliable fuel base for base electrical generation. Its low cost equates to savings for average Americans on their monthly energy bills, and especially critical consideration, as I mentioned, for lower income families, for seniors and others on fixed incomes. And its abundance domestically contributes toward American energy security. It's well worth the meetings that I've had, and I know my colleague from Ohio has as well, looking into the eyes of families that rely on the coal industry to be able to provide for their families. They'll do it right. They'll provide low-cost energy to be able to support this country in that all-of-the-above strategy. During the course of the next few days, I look forward to a robust debate on the floor this week as we continue to push for policies that will secure all of the above when it comes to be establishing American energy independence. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And again, I'd like to thank my colleague from Ohio for this opportunity to be able to address an important American issue, jobs and affordability. I yield back.
I thank my